having me.
Why do you want to deport me?
Well, we did it as a way to bring attention to the fact that we have all of these foreigners and the Russian government, the official Chinese government. Mao said political power goes out of the barrel of a gun. He killed about 80 million people because he's the only guy that had the guns. So we did it to point out that this is globalism, and the mega banks that control the planet and brag that they've taken over, in Bloomberg, AP, Reuters, you name it, brag that they're going to get our guns as well. They've taken everybody's guns but the Swiss and the American people. And when they get our guns, they can have their world tyranny. While the government buys 1.6 billion bullets, armored vehicles, tanks, helicopters, Predator drones, armed, now in U.S. skies, being used to arrest people in North Dakota. The Second Amendment isn't there for duck hunting. It's there to protect us from tyrannical government and street thugs. Take the women in India. Your piece earlier on CNN I was watching during Anderson Cooper's show didn't tell you that the women of India have signed giant petitions to get firearms because the police can't and won't protect them. The answer is, hey, wait a minute, I have FBI crime statistics that come out a year late, 2011. 20+% crime drop in the last 9 years. Real violent crime, because more guns means less crime. Britain took the guns 15, 16 years ago, tripling of your overall violent crime. True, we have a higher gun violence level, but overall mugging, stabbings, deaths, those men raped that woman in India to death with an iron rod 4 feet long. You can't ban the iron rods. The guns, the iron rods, Pierce, didn't do it. The tyrants did it. Hitler took the guns. Stalin took the guns. Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took the guns. Hugo Chavez took the guns. And I'm here to tell you, 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms. Doesn't matter how many lemmings you get out there on the street begging for them to have their guns taken. We will not relinquish them. Do you understand? That's why you're going to fail, and the establishment knows no matter how much propaganda, the Republic will rise again when you attempt to take our guns. My family in the Texas Revolution against Santa Anna, my family was at the core on both sides starting that because Santa Anna came to take the guns at Gonzales, Texas. Pierce, don't try what your ancestors did before. Why don't you come to America? I'll take you out shooting. You can become an American and join the Republic.
You finished?
Yes, I am finished. You will not take my right. You go through background checks to get guns. How about Prozac? You know the number one, that's the big sponsor, isn't it? Or that whole class of drugs.
Let me ask you a question.
Got to cut that off, don't you? Don't want to talk about the U.S. number one cause of death is suicide now because they give people suicide mass murder pills.
Calm down.
Your answer is get more money to the psychiatrists and psychologists to put more crazy people on drugs that make them kill people, Pierce.
Let's try and have a debate here.
Yeah.
Answer me this question.
I'm sick of the same old script here, bud.
It's fine, bud. How many gun murders were there in America last year? Do you know?
There were about 11,458, and about 74% of those were gang-related, gangbangers shooting each other. You get 3,500 to 4,000.
That wasn't the
How
case.
many people died from infections in hospitals? 197,000.
Let me just ask you a second.
That's right.
How many gun murders were there in Britain?
How many great white sharks?
No, how many
kill people every year, but they're scared to swim?
Right. How many gun murders were there in Britain?
A very low amount. I already went over those statistics.
Many, do you know?
I was only a few hundred.
No. How many gun murders?
I actually did pull up the statistics. Here, let me pull them out right here. I figured you'd do that.
Gun murders last year.
UK violent crime, capital of Europe. London Telegraph. Here, let me give you
It's quite
more.
a simple question.
Well, that's the oldest.
Very loud
That's the oldest Perry Mason tactic to ask me some little factoid.
So there's a little factoid.
I already said earlier, England has a lot lower gun crime rate because you took all the guns.
Let me try exactly
but
my
you've got hordes of people burning down cities and beating old women's brains out every day.
What a ridiculous
They arrest people in England if they defend themselves. That's on record. My God, you've got a total police state. Everybody's fleeing that country because you've had to flee here, bud. And I want to say this right here. You think you're a tough guy? Have me back with a boxing ring in here, and I'll wear red, white, and blue, and you can wear your Jolly Roger.
Okay.
You know what?
Let's try. How many gun murders were there?
Oh, you're going to ban your fist now?
In Britain last year.
How many chimpanzees can dance on the head of a pin? I already went over those statistics.
Do you know the answer?
No, I don't.
You said hundreds.
It's very low.
You said hundreds.
Yes.
It's actually 35.
Well, the point is you can...
Against 11,458. Do you understand the difference between 11,000
Yeah, England
and
wants to
35?
ban knives now because tens of thousands are getting stabbed.
But do you understand
ban
the
knives?
difference?
The knife doesn't kill people.
Do you
The gun
understand?
doesn't kill people.
Yes.
Listen,
do
you understand
between
you're not going to
35
pull on America's
and 11,000?
heartstrings. They know your script, okay? You're not going to get our guns. By the way, you guys always say, we just want to take the semi-autos, okay, and all this other stuff when semi-autos aren't even, rifles aren't even used but in a fraction of the crimes. You can pull those numbers up, okay? Hold on.
Let me ask you one question. Which weapon was predominantly used in the Aurora movie theatre shooting?
M4 AR-15 variant.
So it was a semi-automatic assault rifle.
Again.
Okay.
But statistically, it's very, very low.
Do you agree it was the single biggest shooting in the history of America in terms of people hit by a shooter? Do you know that?
No, I believe that there were others. There's been some other shootings from about over 30.
No, this was the single biggest mass shooting.
Well, listen, you're just going. There have been bombings of Wall Street.
Let me ask you a second.
Are we going to listen? Why can't the pilots have firearms? We trust them to fly the planes.
You've had a lot to say.
No, my point is the Second Amendment is sacrosanct, and you're not getting it.
Do you know which weapon was used in the Oregon shopping mall mass shooting recently?
I understand that people who are mentally ill on all the serotonin reuptake inhibitors who play these shoot-em-up games want to go out and do this. Because there's criminals, I don't lose my rights, Piers. Because there's criminals, I don't lose my rights.
Just answer the question.
Yeah.
Do you know what the weapon used was?
Listen, let me ask you a question.
No,
I've got the FBI statistics that, listen, that these so-called semi-autos that you talk about.
Let's take a break. When we come back.
Again, you're not going to get the guns.
When we come back, try and answer my question.
Yeah, all you're going to do is sit there and play little factoid questions. Overall crime's gone up over 20%.
So what do you think? What do you think of that? Who are you siding with on that?
So he was against the government
banning guns.
So he's against gun control.
Right.
You just told me he was the opposite.
You said he was for it.
No.
I said a recording. We'll play it back.
No, I said against, and you said for.
He's for not having the government.
Yeah, I asked you if he was.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
did.
But
anyway.
All right, play it back after 10 o'clock. See who's right. Because I'm pretty sure I'm fucking am. Right. But anyway.
$5?
No. No.
You don't sound very sure to me anymore.
You know what?
Go ahead.
I don't know.
What's okay? Now do you have a different opinion on him, or is it still the same?
Well, I get what he's doing. I know, I get his point.
Mm-hmm.
Once the government takes, guns away, and they have complete control over guns, that's pretty much one step away from tyranny, a tyrannical government.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't think America would do that. But it could be totally different.
Mm-hmm.
But he just seemed like an asshole. The facts are interesting and stuff. But let the host get his question in. Don't shove down all of his facts at once. Yeah, I know. He was kind of calling out them on their sponsors for the thing. I get that too, but
yeah,
that's about it. That I can pick up.
Yeah. So can I talk now? That was funny.
No, I'm not done.
I love debates. Those kinds of debates.
Not even a debate.
Yeah.
It's more like a yell off.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my thing.
I'd hate to have a conversation with that guy.
I know.
Because no matter what, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Even if you agree with him.
And you probably only get 10 sentences in an hour.
Right, if that. It's like trying to debate with John.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
You're right. Scott, what do you got?
Yeah, and there was another Obama thing before we...
I know, we kind of branched way off on that, didn't we?
Had a tangent line from that. But there's another thing with Obama. It said, this article I read, in his last days or after his presidencies, what?
Obama?
Yes. No, President Clinton.
Oh, okay.
No, but...
Bill?
Yes. He said in his
How was
last
it in
days.
his last days?
Shut the fuck up.
How is it his last days?
His last
He
days.
haven't had his last days yet.
It's going to happen
Okay.
next January. Okay? In his last days in
How can he
office.
speak about his last days if they haven't happened yet, though? Okay. You don't like. Are you going to answer that question though?
Yeah, if you stop fucking
can't
talking,
interrupt the
Alex
host.
Jones.
You haven't. You're interrupting the host though. You're the Alex Jones in this.
Okay. I'll just be quiet.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. So in his last days,
Go ahead. Just kidding. All right. Now I'm eyes and ears now, Scott. His last days.
in his last days of office,
Okay.
or after he is out of office,
Yep.
he's going to release the UFO truth. What's really going on?
Really?
Mhm.
Where'd you find that at?
It's on Weird News.
Is it legit news though?
It's just a rumor. But some fuckface somewhere was like, he has high hopes that Obama will do it near the end of his presidency.
Oh, he's just hoping that he will.
Yeah, because it was saying he was talking to like White House officials that were like in between Obama and the public.
Yeah.
I think he thinks that he really convinced them to tell Obama, release the UFO truth. But
Dude, something's gonna happen if he does that.
right, but I don't think it will,
I personally don't either, but
because you don't want the Illuminati on you.
right.
No, I'm just kidding. But I don't think so. It's interesting.
That's kind of
Hear
interesting.
about.
Yeah.
Because somebody out there really believes that Obama will release that.
I don't think like that would hurt Hillary Clinton's chances of becoming president. So that's one of her like things that she said she's going to do if she becomes president. Is release.
Yeah, but that's so tiny. Like that's just a pull
I know,
out.
but some people will vote for her just for that reason.
Right.
Because they're dumb, first of all.
Yeah.
If they think Hillary Clinton's actually going to do that, they're wrong. I don't even think Hillary Clinton has the possession of that information.
No.
I don't think presidents do.
Probably not.
Even I know it's just a movie, but even in Independence Day, the president in that movie didn't even know about the aliens that were in Area 51.
I don't know, dude. They may have.
I don't think they would do. That'd be too much for them to know, I think. Because then they would... I don't know. Seems like one of them would slip up by now.
Right.
Even if that does mean that they would get executed.
Like JFK.
Right. But he probably would have released it, though, if he had...
I think JFK would have.
Yeah.
Because he didn't trust the CIA.
So you think Donald Trump would release it if presidents do possess that information if he were to be elected president?
I could see him doing it, but I don't. I'm kind of 50-50 on whether he would or not.
Yeah.
But if the whole American public was like sick of the cover-ups and hiding,
Mm-hmm.
I think he would do it. If a lot of people complain about it,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's all I have.
Well, that's it for today.
No. For that story.
Yeah.
But that would be cool. Live in a time where the president tells you about aliens and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it'll happen. Just not with the president alerting you.
Right.
I think it'll pop up somewhere else.
Like where? Like
I don't know. I just think there'll be like, in my opinion, I believe that there'll be, if there is such thing as aliens, I believe there'll be a crisis that needs its attention because either they're coming here. If some people believe they're here already, and I do too. But I think there's different races of aliens, is what I think.
oh, okay.
And I think that one will come this way. and they'll have no choice but to let us know. That's the way I think it'll happen. I don't think it'll be an alien invasion. Because why would they try to come here like 10 billion light years to come here and start a fight? I mean,